Hello, dear friend. I know when you hear the words male massage, you might raise an eyebrow or even chuckle. Come on, I'm 60, 70. What's the point of that now? But trust me, what you're about to discover is no joke. Today, I want to share with you a method to restore masculinity. No pills, no hormone supplements, and no need to visit a clinic or a gym. All you need is your own two hands, a little patience, and a body that's been quietly waiting for your attention. This isn't about indulgence. It's about reconnecting with yourself, about regaining that sense of control, confidence, and strength from within. No matter what age you are, the way you care for your body today will define the quality of your life tomorrow. And don't take your eyes off this video, because right in the first part, I'm going to share a truth that most men have never even considered. Yet it just might be the very key to restoring your vitality naturally. But before we begin, may I ask you something? Where are you watching this video from, anywhere in the world? I'd love to know who I'm sharing this journey with, so please leave a comment below. And if this is your first time visiting the channel, don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss out on more valuable insights about health and masculinity after 60. Alright, let's begin. What is it about a simple massage technique that could completely change how you feel about yourself? Let's find out together. Part 1. Why male restorative massage becomes essential after 60. Let's be honest for a moment. Once you're past 60, your body starts sending out some special signals. Energy doesn't come as easily, intimacy becomes unpredictable. And that feeling of being in your prime just vanishes without warning. Many men start to feel heaviness in the lower abdomen, slower physical response, or simply a growing disconnect from their own sensations. But if you think these are signs that your body is past its expiration date, let me clear that up: absolutely not. You're not broken, not alone. And most importantly, you still hold incredible potential to bounce back. In truth, male restorative massage is not just a spa-style relaxation technique. It's a deep, intentional practice, one that brings blood flow back to areas that were once your battlefield, releases the silent pressure around the pelvic floor muscles, and reawakens those sensory nerves that have long been asleep. Picture your body like a musical instrument that hasn't been tuned in years. With the right massage movements, you begin to retune yourself, and the entire melody of manhood becomes strong and harmonious again. And it's not just a feeling. Studies have shown that when pelvic massage is done correctly, men over 60 can experience a noticeable improvement in blood circulation, erectile function, and better control during intimate moments. Sounds more interesting now, doesn't it? So the next question is, which areas should you actually massage and what techniques deliver the best results? Let's move into the next section, where you won't just understand the science behind it, but you'll also discover how the right kind of touch can bring your body back to life, just like it used to. Dear friend, if you're still watching at this point, I'm truly glad, because it shows how much you care about restoring your vitality and confidence. Please leave the number 1 in the comments so I know you're still here with me. Part 2. What really happens inside your body when you start massaging the pelvic area? Now let's talk about something most people tend to skip over. What really happens inside your body when you start placing your hands on areas that, until now, have either been ignored or left entirely to medication? Male restorative massage is not some wellness trend you try for fun. It's a method backed by solid science. And here's the interesting part. These effects can often be felt from the very first few times if done correctly. When you gently touch your lower abdomen, the perineum, the area between the testicles and the anus, or the base of the penis, you're actually triggering 3 important reactions. First, enhancing blood circulation. Purposeful touch helps dilate blood vessels, a process known as vasodilation. Sounds complex, but really it just means your vessels expand and blood flows more freely. Oxygen-rich, nutrient-dense blood begins to reach tissues that were previously overlooked, helping them come alive again, including the very tissues responsible for erections. Second, awakening the sexual nervous system. Running along the base of the penis and the perineum is the pudendal nerve, the control center for sexual sensation and arousal regulation. When you massage these areas regularly, the signals sent to your brain become clearer, helping to reestablish that crucial connection between the brain and body. Especially helpful for men who experience delayed responses, dulled sensation, or cross the finish line too early. Third, releasing a tightened pelvic floor. You might not know this, but the muscle groups surrounding your prostate, bladder, and large intestine, is often tense due to long hours of sitting or silently holding in stress. Gentle massage in the lower abdomen and perineum helps these muscles relax, which in turn supports better bladder control, reduces premature ejaculation, and increases sensation during intimacy. Sounds like a full-body therapy, doesn't it? But don't jump to the conclusion that you'll need to study massage therapy or get a degree in traditional medicine. Just a few simple, but correct, techniques can bring about amazing results right in your own bedroom. In the next section, I'll guide you through specific techniques that are easy to do and, best of all, absolutely free using only your own hands. Part 3. Basic massage techniques, simple yet surprisingly effective. Now we move into the part many of you have been most curious about. Specific massage techniques that help stimulate circulation, sensation, and control during those intimate moments. And don't worry, you don't need to be an acupressure expert or go through a 3-month training course. These techniques can be done right at home, as long as you know what to do and are open to trying. The first technique is the ring glide. Use your thumb and index finger to form a loose circle at the base of the penis. Then gently glide toward the tip in a slow, steady rhythm. No need to squeeze like you're juicing an orange. This should be soft, consistent, and intentional. This technique helps improve blood flow, increases nerve sensitivity, and supports better ejaculation control. Second is the perineal release. The area between the testicles and anus often becomes tight without us noticing. Using clean fingertips, gently press or move in small circles while breathing steadily. It may feel a little unfamiliar at first, but soon you'll notice that the area starts to loosen up and become more responsive. And lastly, the breathe-touch rhythm. Take a deep breath in, slowly exhale, and at the same time, place your hand on your lower abdomen or inner thigh, gently stroking in sync with your breath. It may sound simple, but this is a powerful way to reconnect your awareness between sensation and breath, a key step in reducing anxiety and gaining control. These techniques aren't quick tricks. They're real tools to help you reconnect with your body in a way that's intentional, natural, and deeply personal. You don't need to spend money, and you don't need someone else to do it for you. Just you and the desire to feel yourself again. In the next section, I'll show you how to prepare the environment for these practices in the most effective way. Because sometimes, changing how you begin can change everything about what you experience. If you're still watching this video at this point, thank you for sticking with me until now. I truly appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Please leave the number 3 in the comments so I know I'm not talking to myself out here. Part 4. Creating the right environment, because recovery starts with how you prepare. Before you place your hands on any part of your body, there's one thing to remember. The surrounding environment plays a big role in the effectiveness of the entire experience. Male restorative massage isn't just about muscles or circulation, it's also the time you carve out to care for yourself seriously, intentionally, and without being interrupted by your phone or the baseball game blaring from the next room. Many men still ask, do I really need to go all out with candles and meditation music? Honestly, if you feel relaxed hearing fake ocean waves from YouTube, that's perfectly fine. The key isn't in the details, but in the intention how to let your nervous system understand. This is time to rest and recover. Lighting, choose soft lighting like a bedside lamp or a warm-toned bulb. Harsh lighting might trick your brain into thinking it's getting ready for battle. Not relaxation. Sound, it could be the sound of a stream, instrumental music, or simply silence. Whatever makes you feel safe and at ease, that's the right choice. Scent, a few drops of essential oils like ginger, rosemary, or sandalwood can create a warm feeling and gently stimulate blood circulation. But remember to test it on your skin first if you've never used it before. We're doing massage, not testing allergy endurance. Space. A reclining chair, a yoga mat, or even your bed, all are fine, as long as you feel private and undisturbed. The body only truly opens up when it doesn't feel watched, or have to listen to the washing machine spinning in the background. And don't forget your hands. Wash them thoroughly, warm them up by rubbing your palms together until they feel slightly hot. Prepare a natural oil like coconut oil, almond oil, or unscented lotion. Avoid products with heavy fragrances or chemicals. The goal is relaxation, not marinating your body like you're prepping for a party. Finally, before you touch your body, take a deep breath, 3 times, slowly. This not only helps you relax but also activates the parasympathetic nervous system, the one that controls your body's rest and restore mode. In the next section, I'll introduce you to a very simple exercise, but one that can have a huge impact, helping you reconnect your emotions, body, and mind before each massage session. This is the mental warm-up many people skip, but it makes all the difference. Part 5. Connecting body and emotion, a small step that means so much. Before starting any massage routine, I always encourage my patients to do one simple thing. Write down one word, just one, that describes how you want to feel after the massage. It could be confident, calm, connected, or simply to feel something again. It might sound a little woo-woo to some men, especially those who are used to the do more, talk less approach. But don't dismiss it too quickly, because once you set a clear intention, your brain starts to focus on it. It's just like driving, you need to know your destination to make the journey meaningful, right? Just one word, but that word becomes a bridge between the physical and emotional parts of you. Just as your body remembers familiar sensations, your mind also needs an invitation to take part in this journey, not just as a driver, but as a companion. And even if you feel awkward doing this, remember you are in your own space. No one's grading you, no one's judging. When you approach caring for your body with full presence, everything from emotion to physical response will slowly return. Next, I want to take you to a place that many older men quietly long for, but rarely have the words to express: emotional closeness, not just with a partner, but with yourself. Part 6. Emotional closeness, the forgotten thread of connection. Now I want to share with you an aspect that's rarely mentioned in conversations about men's health, and that is emotion. Not just emotion toward your partner, but the real, honest connection with yourself. Many men after 60 have spent their entire lives working, giving, taking care, and for their family, their jobs, and society. But there's one thing they often forget: themselves. Taking care of oneself, both physically and emotionally, has almost become a luxury or even considered a sign of weakness. But let me make this clear: closeness doesn't mean doing something. Well, it's sometimes just placing your hand on your chest, breathing slowly, and allowing yourself to feel that alone is an act of healing. No rush, no pressure to perform. Just allowing yourself to be present in the moment. Massage, when done with respect and full awareness, can become a bridge that brings you back to sensation, not just physical sensation, but the feeling of being alive, the joy of living, and sometimes even emotions that have been buried deep for years. Some feel a sense of relief, some are moved to tears not from pain, but because they finally feel themselves again. And if you have someone by your side, this can become a loving ritual not based on performance, but rooted in genuine connection. Dear friend, we've walked through a journey together, from initial doubt to understanding the science, to feeling the value of reconnecting with your body, and finally opening the door to emotions that may have been dormant for many years. Maybe you started watching this video out of curiosity, wondering if a simple massage technique could really make any difference. But if you've stayed until this very moment, I believe one thing: you are ready. Ready to reclaim your body, your emotions, and your confidence, all of which were once inseparable from who you are. Each time you touch your body with respect, you are sending a deep message to your brain, your hormones, and your heart. I am still here, I still deserve to live fully. From small steps like deep breathing, gentle strokes, and creating a personal space, you are awakening a very natural instinct. The instinct to connect, to feel, and to be loved. And you are not alone on this journey. There are many men just like you, men who once felt lost, who thought, "It's all behind me," but found their vitality again simply by starting to listen to their body. If today's message has touched you, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell, so we can continue this journey together in the videos to come. The deepest things often come from the simplest acts, and I hope you'll keep going further. Thank you for spending your time listening, trusting, and experiencing this with me today. I wish you health, happiness, and the full return of that feeling of being in charge of your life in your own personal way. See you in the next video.